Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Nina Gervasi Show. Today we're going to talk about something that I like to call a feels day. That's right, feels. When you have such big feelings and you're trying to push them aside and you just want to keep marching forward, nope. You are going to have a day to feel all the feelings, a feels day. Because I was recently asked on a podcast where I was talking to other women and everything else, Nina, I'm having a really tough day today, and you're inspiring me with your energy and your message. But I got to ask, do you ever have tough days? How do you deal with the emotions and so forth? And I'm like, well, I don't deny them. I allow myself to feel them, but I also don't stay in them. That's the mindset shift that I had to have when I was told that my husband had 6 months left to live. When we were given that information, we had two options. Number one, to sit in the woe, to cry for 6 months and be miserable, or to celebrate the rest of the life that he had left ahead of him, to take him on vacations, to do things with the children, to create the memories that were still going to be important to him, to still bring him joy in those last 6 months. That was a major mindset shift, not to continuously live in the crying and to move into positivity for what we had left together. And I say this because even now, after 15 years, on the day of his anniversary of his passing, on his birthday, on big events for the children, those big feelings are undeniably going to come up. They are going to be there. And the most important thing I can do is acknowledge them. The most important thing I can do is feel all of them, not mask them or go watch something funny to break myself out of it. Why? Why not allow yourself to have the feels, all of them, 100% immersed in it? You can then understand I'm giving myself this amount of time to go through this, and then I'm going to find something to pull myself out of it tomorrow. That's what we had to do. We went into that 6 months saying, okay, we're going to take some time to tell everybody and cry about it and get all of that out. Then we're going to take time, mindset I had to have, and the thought process around getting the paperwork ready, the will, the living will, transferring things into name. That's things that you have to have your mind right to do. So many people push it off because they're just too sad, but you've got to get stuff done. And then the next mindset shift to actually live in the present moment and enjoy it. Now, we went through those 6 months. Yes, we were crying along the way, realizing it was the last Thanksgiving, the last Christmas, the last birthdays, all of it. We experienced it all together in those last 6 months. We each had a birthday. We each went through other celebrations, and it was hard to know that was his last. And it was also amazing to say, and you're still here for it. How grateful am I to have that opportunity? So we cried, yes, but we didn't stay in the tear. We didn't stay in that fear of what's going to come next. We moved through it, understanding this present moment right now. We have to embrace it. We have to embrace it because we don't know what's going to happen next. And that is the kind of mindset that when I have the feels, I know it's going to come on. I know his anniversary is coming. I allow myself to be immersed in it for that time period, but I can't allow myself to be immersed in it every day. I've said that before on the podcast. You have to give yourself a certain amount of time to have the feels. And it's not like that. It's not so easy to pull yourself out. That is not, I'm not saying it. Guys, first of all, depression is a real thing. Anxiety is a real thing. I have been on medication for them. And I know that it is hard to pull yourself out. And that is why, oh my gosh, people, please find a community. Find people that you can go to for support. Go to your friend, find the support groups, as well as other rooms that you can be in that can help lift you up. Don't deny your feelings. And also do your best not to stay in those negative feels. Feel the big feels, feel the joys, and don't feel guilty for feeling the joy. That's another interesting feel that I have to have, another emotion that I have to navigate is that I'm going forward in life, having positive things happen while my husband is not here to enjoy them. That's really hard to understand. Like, I'm going forward joyously while somebody else is not here to be a part of it. That's another big emotion to tackle and something that I struggle with. Like, I was at my son's graduation and celebrating him and all of his wins and the next step in his life, and so excited, and then also feeling ah guilty. I'm the one here and Steve's not. That thing that you wrestle with inside of you of having both emotions at the same time. But I didn't deny it. I didn't deny that it was there. I had to feel all of it in order to go forward. So, yeah, find a community that can help you if you are stuck in the negative, if you are in deep depression, if you are having anxiety. Find people who can help you, take the medications that can help you, do the things that can move you forward. And for those of us who are just having that struggle on right now, like, do I move forward with this in my life while this is struggling? How do I, take on this new career path while I am trying to figure out if I can let go of this money over here? Those are other feels, those are other emotions because you're struggling internally with what do I do going forward? When you have a big why, when you have the thing that you are connected to in the future that is bringing you forward to it, you will be able to move forward in strength, with resilience, with determination. When we were told that he has 6 months left to live, our big why was to give him as many memories and my children as many memories as possible before he passed, to give him as much joy in his last 6 months. That was my big why. And of course, you slip sometimes when you're moving forward in strength, and then you, like I said, we had those moments of crying and everything else. It's natural. But as long as you are connected to your big why, you will pull forward. You will be able to get there. I am proof of this, and I would love to help anybody who wants more information about how I did this, who would like some guidance on it. I am loving the community that I'm a part of right now. I'm part of a mastermind that's helping other women lift each other up and create our businesses in a different way. I would love to help you. Just move forward. That's it. Feel the feels, understand how it is, and then move forward. That is so important in life. Don't deny the feels, feel them big time, the negative and the positive. Celebrate wise and celebrate your life rather, and connect to your big why. So you have that now. It's a simple one today. It's a powerful one. Feel the feels. Have a feel day. And then, guys, go out and celebrate this life. It's only going to happen once. That's it. All right. So that's all I have for you today. And if you want, grab the free journal prompts that I have below in the description. They will help motivate you, pull you forward, connect in gratitude to your life, and remind you of your big why. Until next time, thank you so much for listening to The Nina Gervasi Show.